Well, try what you may, but you can't get away. It's time to embrace
the Donald Triumph.
Like your impending death, the Donald triumph is inevitable. But can he beat Hillary? Well, consider this. Trump can flip the script on anything. This week, former Mexican President Vicente Fox said this about Trump's plan to build a border wall with Mexico.
We're not paid for that wall. He should pay for it. He's got the money.
It's like Dr. Phil with a wig. Trump responded at Thursday's debate.
How are you going to make them pay for the wall?
I will, and the wall just got 10 feet taller, believe me. It's got 10 feet taller.
Sweet. Who wants a tiny wall anyway? Big walls rule. Ever seen China's?
The Great Wall of China, built 2,000 years ago. 2,000 is 13,000 miles.
He's got a point. That wall is pretty awesome. Never mind that it took centuries to be built, often by forced peasantry, and many died building it. But the fact is, it got built. It's fabulous. And it just goes to show you what you can do if you put your mind and your slaves to it. Which brings us back to Vicente Fox. Even he knows the Donald triumph is inevitable. And on Friday, he made this comparison.
He's going to take that nation back to the old days of conflicts, war, and everything. I mean, he remembers me of Hitler.
Whoa, that's a bit strong. Who says that sort of thing?
And if you disagree with me, then you, sir, are worse than Hitler. And if you disagree with me, you, sir, are worse than Hitler. You. And if you disagree with me, then you, sir, are worse than Hitler.
I love that montage because you can see my face go from fat to skinny to fat again. I'm getting fat again, Jedediah.
You look fantastic, Gregory.
That's why I came to you first. Now we're over that. What's Trump's problem with people named Fox?
Yeah, right, exactly. I know, that is a great point.
But doesn't he help? He helps Donald.
Exactly, the same way that Mitt Romney helps Donald. Look, Donald Trump is a genius. He studied Barack Obama's campaign, and he realized you don't have to say a lot. Barack Obama got elected saying hope and change, and yes, we can. The less specifics you give people, the better, because it's less they can use against you. He comes out with these sound bites, and he's convincing, and he's dynamic, and he's powerful, and people feel like, you know what, he'll go after the bad guys. He looks fearless on the stage, and no one really cares about the specifics. These guys like Paul Ryan who lay out these 30-page documents, people are sitting at home, they're saying, what does any of this mean? Show me a guy who looks aggressive. That is so encouraging. But that's politics.
Specifics. I want something vague.
Tell me.
I'm tired of these known quantities. Give me something unknown.
That's what gets elected.
Sadly, that's true.
And it makes me so happy that I actually fought for this country. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm also excited.
Yeah, I do.
By the way, I fought for this country, too. Not in the military. But I did some fighting here and there.
Greg.
What?
Walking through Central Park with a pocket full of ones, fighting homeless people, that doesn't count as fighting for the country.
Hey, where's his parade?
Yes, exactly. Well,
unfortunately, I followed him to the clinic.
Well, I'm really looking forward to the upcoming documentary that covers this campaign by Leni Riefenstahl's granddaughter, Triumph of the Wall. So it's going to be nice.
Nicely done. What, Joanne, you have this?
You know, going back to specifics, right, I kind of agree you don't need them. So we all watch a lot of HGTV, right?
Yes.
All these flipping houses. That's huge right now. It's huge right now. Yes. And Donald Trump is like flipping homes with Rubio and Cruz. Now, they may know how to rewire the whole home and lay out their plans for plumbing and interior design and landscaping. Trump doesn't need to because he knows the best contractors.
Right.
He just hires out all the jobs, and he'll still make a really great home. I don't think we're doomed. It won't be the end of the world. You'll still have a nice house to live in.
Oh, that's nice, Kennedy. What do you make of that metaphor?
No, I think that's absolutely right. Unfortunately, when you move into the home falls apart and you have an electrical fire within 6 weeks. I mean, that's the bad part about those Insta homes. Like, sometimes you want someone to lay a little bit of foundation. The difference between this cycle in 2008, when Barack Obama first ran, is, yeah, you know, we were sort of hoodwinked into no more old white people running for office. And now I think that the smart people have gotten smarter. I think the people who pay attention to politics, they're much more sophisticated. Unfortunately, there's a lot more dumb people. And, you know, I don't know if... Thank you. Thank you. And I love the poorly educated.
Yes.
Let me just say that.
I count myself as one of the poorly educated because I never went to class, and I don't even remember what school I went to.
Yeah, but you don't learn the important stuff in school anyway, truthfully.
That is, you learn it on the streets, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, you learn it. Yeah, the School of Hard Knocks.
I just look like a survivor, too. I got that going on.
All right, Kat, I want to ask you this. Let's say Trump gets the nomination. Can he beat Hillary in the election?
I think he can, but I think he could be a one-term president, mostly because I don't think he really wants to be president. Like, running for president, very fun. It looks fun if you do it like Trump, just, hey, this is awesome, I'm going to build a wall, and everyone cheers, and if they don't, he makes himself the victim. He's president. All of a sudden, he has to actually build the wall. That's harder. I think I could do it, though.
Well, see, I think by the time he's elected, he'll change his mind on building the wall.
I can build a wall.
Well, how?
I do it every time someone tries to love me. Thank you.
We've noticed that.
Yeah,
I think
now.
Any external criticism from outside the United States is the opposite of what President Obama got. President Obama won the Nobel Prize, and we thought it was ridiculous. Like, he hasn't even done anything. The world is giving him a big group hug. So, in a way, when Vicente Fox does this, it should be encouraging to us that, like, oh, we finally got a presidential candidate that the outside world hates and fears. I always had this theory. It's time for us to have a crazy person. They have crazy people.
Yeah, I like that part about it.
How come other countries can have crazy people and we have to have sensible people?
We have to have a foreign policy where everyone's afraid to make a sudden move.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true, including us.
Especially us.
Yes.
It's true. People keep saying, like, well, he's got his finger on the button. Who knows what he'll do? Well, good. Let him do that. Let all the crazy people, let the Iranians, and let them wonder. Let all the terrorists wonder, oh, maybe this guy's going to blow us up. Oh, no.
I think irrationalism is so underrated. And I've really been longing for our own Raul Castro or Kim Jong-un.
Oh, yes.
You know, we haven't had that.
We haven't. We need a Hugo Chavez.
Yeah.
Why not?
God rest his soul.
Yes.
Yeah, and who needs that? You know, who needs that crazy Bill of Rights either? I mean, he's coming out against the First Amendment just like Hillary. Yeah. I am so sick and tired of our major politicians treating our Constitution like the ingenue in a Belgian film.
Do you have to beat that?
I don't know. The good news about that is you'll have to Google that to find out what that means.